I think this advice is very necessary that to me is giving Bujebi because yeah, you don't have to follow your friends and do exactly what they are doing. Well, this is one sheep I keep wondering if they actually have shippers. I don't know if they have people shipping them because their ship is really very um is really very difficult to comprehend. I'm telling you guys because I don't know where they stand. I'm looking at to me like he's not serious, but he's just locked in. He's not serious, but he's just locked in. And Bougie B with the whole Bravo B situation. Just earlier on, Trixie was telling to me to warn her, I don't know what's up with her and offset. Like, I'm calling him offset, offense, guys. So it's a lot. This is a very complicated ship that I find it very hard to understand them, where they stand, where they belong. So I don't know if you're their shipper. Please, I'd like to know you in the comment section because I don't know if they actually have shippers. Okay, now we know what happened yesterday with the whole Didi stuff, and we know that that's her crew. They are all whole gossip crew, always talking about other people. Now, as a friend, I think the best thing you can do for your friend is to bring out the best in your friend. If you're a friend to someone, if you're friends with someone and you don't correct them, you don't tell them, because don't call them out on their bullshit. You don't tell them what they are doing, then you're not a friend. You guys are just acquaintances deceiving yourselves. Because if you're friends with someone, the best you can do for that person is to bring out the best in them. Yeah, it might actually end the friendship, but sometime in the future, the person is going to appreciate you for all of that. So I love that he was able to advise her against the whole Didi, Mashal, and all of them who say so many things because her friends have been telling her, be wise, to me, is a player, step up, this, that. And it seems okay, maybe you're taking in everything your friends are telling you and she's behaving somehow. Last night at the Saturday night party, she was just so uncomfortable. She was so uneasy. Why? Because to me, was just moving around, dancing with people. You're in a ship with someone doesn't mean that 247 you're going to be like the person, you're going to be with the person like a leech, like a parasite. That's not outside the ship, outside the marriage, outside the relationship. Live your normal life. Mix up with people, have friends with people, but know the limits. But no, this one is 247. And when it's not happening, her mood changes. Even herself and Didi at the Saturday night party before. Eventually, I don't know what happened. They started dancing because to me it was just all over Danny Jones yesterday, right? Now this morning, after everything happened, to me still said that the reason Didi crashed out was because all the people she wants are with others, and you can't be crashing out. We think it's just you're trying to say okay, ships are boring, they're not entertaining, when you yourself is craving the same thing and you're moving around with so many people in the house. So he felt okay, this is the time because today is eviction day. He doesn't even know if he will be going, which I know that he's saved, right? Now he's advising Bujebi that in as I'm not trying to choose your friends for you, but that doesn't mean that everything your friends are doing is what you should do. You shouldn't behave alike. You can be friends with someone, but it doesn't mean that you should follow the person's pattern. If the person is vile, you should be vile. If the person is bitter, you should be bitter. If the person is nonchalant, you should be nonchalant. Choose your person. You're your own unique person at the end of the day. Because who friends help? If I should ask, yeah, friends don't even help at the end of the day because when is when the chips go down, when it's really hard, you know that some friends won't even be there for you at the end of the day. So he was really advising her on that, but I think she took it the wrong way because she wasn't responding. I was like, "Are you listening to me?" It's like you ain't listening. She was like, "I'm listening to you." Say, "But I'm talking to you calmly, and you're really getting angry." But she said, "No, she's not getting angry. I'm listening to you." He said, "I'm not." I don't know what she's thinking about a lot of things, but I think this is the best thing to me would tell her you are in the house as your own unique person. You're in the house to play your game. You didn't come here to make friends. You didn't come to this world to make friends. You're here to secure a life for yourself, a good life for you and your family. That's why you're in biggest house. So don't allow your friends to influence how you relate with others. Don't allow your friends to influence your behavior. Because if they are gossip, eventually you shouldn't be one. If they keep hating on others, analyzing everybody in the house, you shouldn't be doing that in as much as they are your people. I just hope that would sink in her ear I don't know, guys, because even earlier today, she was talking about the whole nomination process, being strategic with nomination. I was really very surprised when she was saying that. She was talking to the Don, who was actually in the pool swimming, and she was saying that if you want to nominate, look at people who are really competitive, who are your competition. Don't nominate people based on you're not friends with them, on emotions, based on you guys and cool, based off on you don't like them and all at all. And the Don was trying to tell her about someone who did something to him. He is not really feeling the person in the house and all, but he hasn't really put him up for, yeah. This is what we keep saying. Be strategic with your nominations. Don't, because you and this person had an altercation and you're nominating is the person your competition. Look for those who are your competition and take them out. Yeah, those are the people you should target, because you're in the house to win money. You guys didn't come to Biggie's house to play. You left your jobs to come here for a whole lot of money, which ordinarily your work may not give you in 2, 3 years. But you can get it in 3 months if you really play your game well, and God helping you, you win. So what if you want to nominate someone, look at the ones you feel like these ones are strong contenders. Put them off for possible eviction. Not because someone eyed me, you're nominating that person to leave the house and the person is not strong. So what have you ended up doing? You have ended up leaving the strong contenders in the house, and by the time they put you up with them, you're gonna go home. So I really enjoyed that conversation she had with the Don, and I was happy that it was coming from her. I'm like, okay, maybe I wasn't familiar with Buje's game. Let's see how it goes. This is still week 2. I can't wait to see more of you. But then I think you should take to Miss advice very seriously, and don't spoil your game with all of this gossip thing, being in other people's case and all. Like, can't you? Like, honestly, please stay focused on your game and stop all of this, because they're all trying to tell you to play games. At the end of the day, you're playing game in the house. Your name will be out there. 3 months coming now, March, the show will be over, and your name will be buzzing all over South Africa and beyond, like you did. Guys always get away with it because naturally that's who they are. But you as a lady, you can't, because he is there, you want to like play, go here, want to be like Tracy, or and maybe you're not even good at the game. But then let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I'm not looking at them as toxic, but I think they are still let's see how it goes. People may not really have faith in them, but they might come off being very good sheep, which might even survive outside the house. That is, if Tumi will close his wandering eye and Bushebi will calm down and stop listening to what her friends are telling her. And for Tumi, he's not even in the house to do all of that, because he said his air's passed. But then let's see how it goes. And for people who keep saying, oh, big brother, sheep, what do you expect when you put matured, very matured adults of both gender in the house? What do you expect? You expect that there won't be such? It's not done. Let's be realistic. Let's tell ourselves the truth. These are not all part of life's process. Is not that deep as so many people take it to be. People have gotten married from the house, and people have really gone into very deep things which did not last. So it doesn't really matter. It depends on, there are so many people too who are not in a ship in the house. Some who have something going on for them and feel like, no, I don't want to do all of this. But then if it's a strategy for anyone, fine. But if it's a genuine connection for anyone, it's still very okay. At the end of the day, whatever takes you to the finale and gives you the money. All right, guys. While we await the Sunday live eviction, don't forget to hit the like button and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to update you guys after the live eviction. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.